Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dago here, and welcome back to Primordia. And we are trying to figure out how to repair the motor. So, the junk down below doesn't have anything for us. And nowhere else seems to have anything for us. So, on the off chance, will the Grump fix it?
Can you help me fix this motor?
Does it belong to Metropole?
No, it's private property.
Then find a private repair bar.
Huh. Didn't think so. No.
I have nothing to say to him. A floating light pot. It's holding a spool of copper wiring.
It's she! And what is she? You again? What do you want?
Huh.
Can I have some of that copper wiring?
Sure. Just write a requisition, put it in an envelope, and throw it off this bridge.
What?
What is exactly right? Think I'm gonna give away city property?
Goodbye.
Don't you think we should go check out where 187th shot up the tower?
Why?
Maybe he blasted a way in for us.
Huh. That'll be interesting. But first, Crispin, I need you to talk to your lady.
Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? No way, boss. She's way out of my league.
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Well, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
I've been carrying around this lantern for you, Crispin.
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing on this lamp?
In front of her? Are you kidding?
Alright, well, let's go over here then, and practice on the lamp.
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing on this lamp?
Oh, good idea. Okay, here goes. You really light me up.
No.
Okay. Trust me, I know how to turn on a light.
Definitely not.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's enough
Oh,
practice
he's got
for
little
now.
heart eyes! Ah. That's hilarious. Alright, Crispin, now talk to
All right,
her.
Crispin, it's now or never.
Beside you, all other... Whoa! That was so easy!
Ha! Wingman.
She gave me a clipping of her copper wiring.
Hey, that wire belongs to the city. It's coming out of your salary.
You tell him.
He.
Thanks. She's just helping light up the repair site.
That is hilarious. That is too hilarious. I can't believe Crispin is flirting with a lamp. Okay, so we finally got copper wiring.
Hey, she gave that to me as a token of her affection.
I'll give you all the copper wiring you want once we're done here.
Like I want a token of your affection.
I need
Aww.
to find a way to connect the colored nodes to each other without crossing any wires.
Why don't we just
Ah.
use the plasma torch?
That's not going to work this time.
The crowbar?
Nope.
Huh. This is a kind of puzzle I can get around. Or it'll take me a minute. Alright, let's see here. Without crossing anything. Oh.
Slow down, boss.
Oh. Don't touch. Don't cross the streams, huh? Alright. Okay. I see. Huh. Ooh, let's see, let's see. If we go up and around like so, okay. And go up. Ooh, this is fiddly for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Boink.
And one more piece of junk is operational.
That was the most hideous wiring job ever, but it gets it done, right? And that's all that Gimbal cares about, right? Right? I'm not an electrician. Have built a circuit board before, but I'm not an electrician. Hey!
That's never going to work.
What? What? There we go.
My joy rises like a phoenix. You are silent, but you now alarm me. Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
Alright, well. Happy to help.
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice to just be along for the ride.
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C.
Huh. Okay, well, we solved that little puzzle. Now we gotta figure out these guys. Golly. But Wait, no. Where are you going? I wanted to talk to Crispin.
Seems like we just gotta figure out what Primer's real name is, and then we'll be able to lower that drawbridge.
Primer's real name? I know it has something to do with prime numbers.
There's nothing more to say to him.
187th. Does that possibly mean... Huh. If he's 187, I don't know, maybe Primer's name is one of the upper prime numbers? It's worth a try, I guess. I'm gonna really quickly follow Crispin's lead, though. And, you said something...
You know, boss, given that all of 187's other brothers have numerical indicators, the same thing has to be true of Primer. We just need to figure out what his number is, and presto, down comes the drawbridge.
Okay, okay, fine. We'll go do that first. That makes sense. Oh, boy. It better be worth it. Alright. So Primer's number has got to be a prime number. Here we go, Crispin. I know you're excited. So excited.
Here we go again.
Again. But hopefully the last time, Crispin, because we're gonna figure this out. Alright, so... data. Prime numbers. Let's see here. 197? No. How about... 199? No. 193. Just gonna go down the line. 191. Nope. 181 or 179. $63, 67, or 73. 63, 67, or 173. Alright, so you can't, it is only going to be one of the 3-digit ones. Alright, 49, 51, or 57. 49, 51, 57. Ah, geez, Primer, you're really annoying me. 31, 37, or 39. Ah, 137. Got it.
Let's go.
Huh. I wonder, did I get any data on... Yeah, 187's waiting for shooting door to big tower. Only 187, 113, and primer. 50 spots before... See, it was right there. 50 spots before 187, so he was 137. Ah, I need to look at my data more. Okay. Here we are.
These heads?
Did you hear something?
That doesn't sound good.
Boss, do you see those things? I've got a bad feeling about this, boss.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
Whew. Someone... Oh, jeez. Oh, who's that?
I am Clarity Arbiterbuilt, version 2, Law Clerk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropole.
Ah.
This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
Wow. Hi, Clarity.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Thank you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio Built, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Ooh. Ooh, Clarity.
What were those things?
They are shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
Those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who administers Metropole's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint, but he has been without me for a long time.
Whew. Pretty cold, but I guess it is a robot world. But Arbiter Man-built. Wonder if that caught Horatio's attention.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
2 other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
Did you say Arbiter Man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments?
Yes. To play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role? Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible that the man you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
Oh, Horatio, you are confused, my friend.
Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropole is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers,
Talks like this.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you describe. His name is Scraper Sternweiler-Built, and he is the servant of Metromind Man-Built, a member of the council that governs this city. I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler-Built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law.
Of course they are.
Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the Council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone. You need law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword. I despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
Your justice is already meaningless.
Whew.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even Charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement, so perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home. Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you understand?
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter. Ask him if I can return. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Ooh.
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind, but I am glad it was you that I saved. I wish you justice.
Alright.
There's a robot named 187th Legion built waiting at the courthouse. He says he has to pay a fine for damaging city property. Is there any way to cancel the fine or pay it without standing in line?
I do not provide assistance to robots who attacked this city, nor do I help criminals avoid paying their debts.
Okay.
Oswald and Cornelius Factorbuilt would like me to find someone to help them resolve their case. Would you judge it?
I have no authority to perform such a function. I am a law clerk, not a judge.
I don't think they need a formal judge. They just want an answer from someone reliable. I'm sure they'll trust you.
I would trust you.
I suppose I could mediate and advise, but nothing more than that.
Could you give me some advice on how to talk to gynoids?
No. What is the nature of their dispute?
They're fighting over who gets credit for building a small robot called Rex. The operative facts are in my data pouch.
I see. I have reviewed the facts, considered the applicable law, and enclosed an encrypted statement for the parties. It will automatically load in their presence.
Thanks.
It has been a long time since I considered legal issues. I welcomed the diversion.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
I don't think Clarity would approve of our taking one of her skulls.
Oh, man.
I don't think... It's been completely stripped of any useful parts.
What a grim place. Populated by a grim robot, but I can't help but like her. She's a quintessential robot, and also a bit of a badass. So, but we are out of time for this.
Makes me feel a lot better knowing that Clarity can't make a trophy out of me since I don't have a head.
You
You're
are
nothing
ahead.
but head, Crispin.
Oh, why couldn't she take arms for trophies?
Excellent. All right, you shut up. Oh my gosh, we do have to finish this episode, but we will pick it up in the next one. So I hope you guys are enjoying Primordia. I found this particular section particularly fascinating. Clarity is very cool, and I'm really interested to hear all that she has to say. And we finally have a way to get into the courthouse. I'm so happy. So thank you all so much for watching. Do subscribe for more shenanigans, and I will see you next time.